Don't forget to go ahead and get squared up with your Calcutta by the end of the second round. And going to be smooth here, going to be 594. Let's go to Canyon, Fennell, Trevor, Thompson, 111. 112, going to be Morrison and Westcott. 13, 14, be thinking about it. And we're going to be on old time. Let's go to Bella Morrison, Cannon, Westcott, 112. This is Bella Morrison, Cannon, Westcott, 112. And we're going to be smoother right here. Going to be 841. Let's go to Waylon Ingle, Brack Spinner, 113. 114 going to be Walker Smith and Hayes Bruce. 115 going to be Denton Parrish, Nicky Northcott. 116, 17. It's going to be Waylon Ingle and Brack Spinner. 113, boys. We stopped the clock. We're going to get you an Apex t-shirt. Thanks to our friends at Apex Boots. Going to be in no time. Going to be Walker Smith, Hayes Bruce, 114. 115 going to be Denton Parrish, Nicky Northcott. 116, 17. Be thinking about it. You bet. We're going to be smoother right here. Going to be 862. Oh, let's go to Denton Parrish, Nicky Northcott, 115. 116 going to be Ryder Nichols, Ranch Winners, 117, 18, 19, and 20. Be thinking about it. Swing and a miss. We tried it, boys. A good team going out right there. It's an old time. Let's go to 116. Going to be Ryder Nichols, Ranch Winners. 117 going to be Cooper Britton, Ty Scarver. 118, 19, and 20. Cooper Britton, Ty Scarver, 117. You guys come on in. And we're going to be smooth here. Going to be 869. Let's go to Cooper Britton, Ty Scarver, 117. 118 going to be Gage Ware, Ryder Davis, 119, 120. Be thinking about it. And we're going to be smoother right here. Going to be 8 and 20. Let's go to Gage Ware, Ryder Davis, 118. 119 going to be Tyler Tryon and Little Michael Camelot. Ain't going to be smooth here. Going to be 7:39. Oh, it's going to Tyler Tryon, Little Michael Camelot, 119. 120 going to be Case Logston and Jardith Gisbrick, 121, 122, 3 and 4. Case Logston, Jardith Gisbrick, 120. You guys come on in. Going to be an old time right here. Let's go to Case and Jardith, 120. Boys, you stopped the clock clean. No legs, no barriers. We're going to get you a year subscription to X Factor Open. Thanks to our friends at X Factor. Right here. No legs, no barriers. We need to be clean. Absolute perfection. On deck, it'll be 121. Rylan Rogers, Cutter Richardson, 122, 23, and 4. And tough luck right there. We're going to lose it on old time. Doesn't work out. Oh, it's going to Rylan Rogers, Cutter Richardson, 121. 122, going to be Cade Ward, Will Smith, 123, 4 and 5. Oh, it's going to Rylan Rogers, Cutter Richardson. Boys, I tell you what, we'll get you a 30-day supply of Equinety. We need to stop the clock. It's all we need to do. Stop the clock for a 30-day supply of Equinety. First part's good. Cutter, what do you say? Get you some. Yes, sir. We're going to be smooth. 9:44 for Rylan and Cutter. 121. Boys, make sure you stop by the Equinety booth. We'll get you a 30-day supply of Equinety. Let's go to Cade Ward, Will Smith, 122. 23, going to be Ellinger and Cockrum, 24, 5, and 6. Here we go. Going to be Cade Ward, Will Smith, 122. 23, going to be Bryson Cash, 24, 5, and 6. Be thinking about it. All right, we're going to roll 122. Let's go to 123. This will be Bryce Ellinger, Cash Cockrum. 124 going to be White Howell, Belton Cox. 125, 126, and 7. Be thinking about it. White Howell, Belton Cox, 124. You guys come on in. Got a flag. You're smooth. You're 11:55. All right, going to be White Howell, Belton Cox, 124. Here's a team to watch. Here is a team to watch right here. Howell and Cox, 124. 25 going to be Trevor Thompson, Cannon Westcott. 126 going to be Waylon Engel, Bronk Evans. No Wyatt, no Belvin. We're going to roll them. What about Trevor Thompson, Cannon Westcott, 125? And going to be with the leg, going to be 13-23. Let's go to Waylon Engel, Brock Evans, 126. 127 going to be Catch Kelton, Braylon Tryon, 27-8-9. So it's going to be Waylon Engel, Brock Evans, an incentive team to watch. Boys, I tell you what, let's get you some equinety. We just need to stop the clock right here. Oh, Bronk, rare miss right there. Going to be no time. Let's go to 127. Catch Kelton, Braylon Tryon. 128 going to be Bella Morrison, Brack Spinner, 129 and 30. Oh, with the leg, going to be 10 and 60. Let's go to Bella Morrison, Brack Spinner, 128. Going to be Bella and Brax. I tell you what, it's going to be Bella and Brax. We stop the clock. All we got to do right here is stop the clock. We're going to get some equinety for this team. 30-day supply of equinety. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to pay attention to this young lady. Bella Morrison, only girl that's been sitting here. She's been with us all weekend, and she's trying it against the boys today. She's not afraid. Big nod. We're out of the berry. We got a chance, but, doesn't quite fit. That young lady ropes great. Tough luck right there. Going to be no time. Let's go to 129. Going to be Denton Parrish, Hayes, Bruce. This is 129, Denton and Hayes. 130, going to be Ranch Winners, Kelby, Frizzell. 131, 32, 3 and 4. Going to be smooth here, 7:35. Let's go to Ranch Winners, Kelby, Frizzell, 130. 31 going to be Cooper, Britton, Ryder, Davis, 32, 3, 4, and 5. And going to be smooth here, going to be 7 and 20. Let's go to 130. Cooper, Britton, Ryder, Davis, 32, 33, 4, and 5. After 35, let's get 122 and 124. Walker Smith, Kyler Kennedy, 32. Come on in. This team going to be smooth, 673. You betcha. Let's go to Walker and Kyler, 132. 30 going to be Tyler Tryon, Nikki Northcott, 34, 5. Then we'll get 122 and 24. Tyler Tryon, Nikki Northcott, 33. Come on in. Oh, no. Kyler going to lose his rope right there. Good team goes out with an no time. Let's go to 33. Going to be Tryon and Northcott. Here's the team to watch. They've won a bunch together. 34 going to be Ryder Nichols, Braden Morris. 35 going to be Gage Ware, Cutter Richardson. Ryder and Braden, 134. Come on in. We're going to be smooth right there, 754. It's going to be Ryder Nichols, Braden Morris, 134. 35 going to be Gage Ware, Cutter Richardson. 36 and 7. Going to be smooth here, 8:30. It's going to Gage Ware, Cutter Richardson, 1 to 35. 36, 7, 8, 9. We're going to be with a leg, put him at 12.99. Let's go to Cade Ward, Cash Cockrum, 136. Going to be Cade and Cash. After 136, we'll get 124, Wyatt Howell, Belden Cox. This is Cade and Cash right here. 124, Wyatt Howell, Belden Cox. You guys come on in. And going to be no time right there. Cade, once you get your rope, you can come right back up. Oh, let's go to 124. We're going to be Wyatt Howell, Belden Cox. On deck, it'll be 137. Bryce Hellinger, Little Michael. Our ropers, don't forget to stop by the insurance office and fill out the Endorsee form. These great sponsors this weekend want you to be a part of their team. Whether it be Equinity, Smarty Rodeo, Best Ever Pads, Trent Ward, Resistol, Wrangler, Ranch and Solar Lighting. All of these great companies in the insurance industry want you to be a part of them. We don't have 124. Let's go to 137 then. It's going to be Bryce Hellinger and Little Michael, 137. All right, we're going to be in old time right there. It's going to Case Logston, Cannon Westcott, 138. 39 going to be Waylon and Wyatt, 140, 41.
A lot of times when she gets sick, it's like the few days after the roping. And it's just like...
This should be Case Logston, Cannon Westcott, 138. No action? We'll roll them. We don't have Waylon yet. What about Rylan Rogers, Will Smith, 140? We've got Will, we've got Rylan. Going to be 140, Rylan Rogers, Will Smith. 141 going to be Bella Morrison, Bronk Evans, 42, 43, and 4. This is 140, Rylan Rogers, Will Smith. 141 going to be Bella Morrison, Bronk Evans. 42 going to be Denton and Brax. And we're going to be smooth here. Going to be 9 and 20. Let's go to 141. Going to be Bella and Bronk. 142 going to be Denton, Parrish, Brax, Penner. 143, 4, 5. And going to be an old time. Let's go to Denton Parrish, Brax, Penner, 142. 43 going to be Catch Kelton, Hayes, Bruce. 44, 45, 46. Catch Kelton, Hayes, Bruce, 143. You guys come on in. 144, 45. And going to be an old time. Let's go to Catch and Hayes, 143. 44 going to be Ranch Winters, Ryder, Davis. 45, 46, and 7. This is Catch and Hayes, 143. On deck, it'll be 44 Ranch Winters, Ryder, Davis. 144 Ranch Winters, Ryder, Davis. No nod right here. Let's roll you down a couple. Let's roll you down. Let's go to Ranch Winters, Ryder Davis, 144. I tell you what, Ranch and Ryder, let's get you in some new gear. Boys, you stop the clock right here. We're going to get you an Apex Boots hoodie. Right here, Rance and Ryder. Get you out of that OU hoodie, Rance. You bet. We're going to be smooth. 855 and a new hoodie for Rance and Ryder. Thanks to our friends from Apex Boots. Let's go to 145. Going to be Hayes, Bruce, Kelby, Frizzell. We don't have them. Hayes is about to heal one. What about 146? Cooper, Britton, Trey White. 146, Cooper and Trey. Then we'll get Catch, Kelton, Hayes, Bruce. We tried it. Not going to work right there. On no time. Let's go up and get Catch, Kelton, Hayes, Bruce. 143. On deck, it'll be Kelby, Frizzell, Gabe Williams, 147. Then we'll go up and pick up our skips. Rovers, let's bust a trot to the back end. Let's bust a trot to the back end. All right, we're going to be smooth right here. Going to be 762. Let's go to Kelby, Frizzell, Gabe Williams, 147. On deck, we'll get Cade Ward, Will Smith at 122. And we're going to be smooth right here. Going to be 747. All right, let's go up now. Going to be 122. Cade Ward, Will Smith. 124. Going to be White Howell, Belvin Cox. 138. Going to be Case and Cannon. We got 5 teams left to rope, then the tractor. Now Tufton Becker, Brock Evans, and Bella Morrison. I need you to the score line after the first round. I need Tufton Becker, Brock Evans, and Bella Morrison to the score line. This team, they're going to be smooth 738. Let's go now to White Howell, Belton Cox, 124. 138, going to be Case Logston, Cannon Westcott. 139, going to be Waylon and Wyatt. I ain't going to be smooth here. 746, you betcha. Let's go to Case and Cannon, 138. I tell you what, boys, we stopped the clock. Let's get you an X Factor membership for the year. Gonna get Case, Logston, Cannon, Westcott. We'll get you guys an X Factor membership. And going to lose them right there. Going to be an old time tough luck. I don't think we've got Wyatt back. Well, let's go to Kelby, Frizzell, Hayes, Bruce, 145. We'll go to Kelby and Hayes, 145. 2 to rope right here. Going to be Kelby, Frizzell, Hayes, Bruce, 145. Then we'll get Waylon and Wyatt, 139. And we're going to be smooth here. Going to be 924. Oh, let's go to Waylon and Wyatt, 139. Final team to rope right here. We got to get all of them. We got 10 in penalties. Going to be 17:51. All right, we'll bring the tractor in. Now I need Bella Morrison, Bronk Evans, and Tufton Becker to the score line. Bella Morrison, Bronk Evans, and Tufton Becker to the score line. We'll drag it up, and we'll be back with go round 2.
Cowboying is in our blood. Cowboying is in our bruises, in our calloused hands tested by barbed wire and rope. It's in our rain-soaked jackets, our mud-stained boots to the crown of our resist-all hat. We don't forget that because we live it every day. We make our resist-all hats the same way we've done since 1927. You live out west for even the shortest time, and there's one thing you learn. You can't pretend out here. Resist-all. We live it every day.
Located in Kaufman, Texas, Trentboard Saddlery is a staple of craftsmanship. Skillfully built with your comfort in mind, each saddle is expertly constructed with top quality material. From leisure to performance, we specialize in all types of Western saddles. Give us a call today or check out TrentboardSaddlery.com to shop our incredible selection of new and used saddles. Trentboard Saddlery. Ride the best, leave the rest.
We are chasing a dream, one that tests our grit, our faith, our courage. This dream calls us. It unites us. Here's to those who lead this life.
Our livelihood revolves around the longevity of our horses. I mean, they're athletes and we got to take care of them too.
And that's why we want to give them the very best thing we can, keeping them sound and feeling fresh. There's no sugars, no starches, no fillers. It's 100% amino acids. You feed it daily, so it's just great all around.
It made us believers. Just for muscle soreness and building their legs up and helping those horses recover faster is huge, not only for their well-being, but for our success.
Equinety, helping horses worldwide.
He's won them all.
Cowboying is in our blood. Cowboying is in our bruises, in our calloused hands tested by barbed wire and rope. It's in our rain-soaked jackets, our mud-stained boots to the crown of our resist-all hat. We don't forget that because we live it every day. We make our resist-all hats the same way we've done since 1927. You live out west for even the shortest time, and there's one thing you learn. You can't pretend out here. Resist all. We live it every day.
Hey, Winston, you're going to take the picture, right?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to direct your attention down to the arena. We've got Wesley Thorpe and Tyler Wade coming in with a couple of our youngsters this weekend. Going to highlight them and the future of the sport of team roping.
All right, guys. Can everybody hear me? All right, so right here, we've got Bella Morrison. She is the only girl that has been wanting to take on the boys today, and she is more than capable of it. She's roped with us all weekend. She's roped great. She's done a good job, and we're glad to have her here with us, and we're going to award her with the Resist All hat, and we got her a classic rope. Then we've got Bronk Evans and Tufton Becker. They are the youngest team entered in this roping, and what's cool about that is this roping is for the kids that are high school and under. These guys are 12 and 13. They're willing to take on the big dogs. They're going to be big dogs one day, and they know it. They just got to work their way and climb up the ladder, and they're roping great. We're glad to have them here. We just want to showcase these guys, how good they rope, and that they're the youngest team entered. Tyler's going to talk to you a little bit about that.
So when we decided to do this, I was like, man, we got to give the youngest team a set of buckles and prizes. And the only girl entered today was that. I thought that was really cool that she did take on the guys. But I won this award when I was young. I still have the buckle, and I just thought it was one of the coolest prizes ever. So hats off to these guys for taking on the older kids, and we're looking forward to the future of this thing and look forward to seeing everybody next year. Thank you. Winston, you ready? Take a picture.
Well, thank you to Tyler Wade and Wesley Thorpe for bringing this whole deal together. This means a lot to these young guns and the future of team roping. Also, thank you to all of our great sponsors, Resist All, Best Ever Pads, Trent Ward Saddlery, Apex Boots, Equinity, Ranch Hand Solar Lighting, Smarty, Outlaw Conversions, the whole team. It takes a village to put on something like this. Thank you all for joining us. We'll kick it off here and go round two in just a moment.
All right, guys, let's kick it off with Team 1, Trevor and WK. This is Team 1, Trevor Thompson and WK Seymour, 1465. Then Team 5, 6, 8, and 9. No time for that team. Team 5, Jake Murray, Hagen Hunter, 706. Then 6, Walker and Gabe, 8, Bryson Hoyt, 9, Dalton Canyon. Team 6, you can ride in, Walker and Gabe. 7:54. For a 14:60, Team 6, Walker Smith, Gabe Williams, 6:49. Then 8, Bryson Hoyt, 9, Dalton and Canyon, 10, Beck and Jareth. 7:07. 13:56. This is 8, Bryson Hoyt, 5:62. Then 9, Dalton and Canyon, 10, Beck and Jardith, 11, Cooper and Trace. No time for that team. 9, Dalton Houston and Canyon Westcott. 7:10. Then 10, Beck and Jardith. 11, Cooper and Trace. 14, Coleman and Rance. No time for that team. Team 10, Beck and Jardith. 9:72. 11, Cooper and Trace. 14, Coleman and Rance. 17, Conley and Will. No time for that team. 11, Cooper and Trace. You can write in. 13:62, then 14, Coleman and Rance. 17, Conley and Will. 18, Gage and Brock. 19, Jake and Braden. 6:82. 20 and 44. 14, Coleman and Rance. 7:09. 17, Conley and Will. 18, Gage and Brock. 19, Jake and Braden. 20, be ready. No time for that team. 17, Conley and Will. 6:90. 18, Gage and Brock. 19, Jake and Braden. 20, Case and Hayden. No time for that team. 18, Gage and Will. Oh, Gage and Brock, sorry. 12:44. 19, Jake and Braden. 20, Case and Hayden. 23, Hoyt and Canyon. $6.96. 19:40. 19, Jake and Braden. 6:56. 20, Case and Hayden. 23, Hoyt and Canyon. 24, Dalton and Belden. $6.87. 13:43. 20, Case and Braden. Case and Hayden, you can write in. 12:47. Then 23, Hoyt and Canyon. 24. An Apex giveaway for a clean run right here. No time for that team. 23, Hoyt and Canyon, you can write in. 12:71, then 24, Dalton and Belden. 25, Cameron and Jardith. 26, Trace and Cutter. No time for that team. 24, Dalton and Belden, you can ride in. 1270. 25, Cameron and Jardith. 26, Trace and Cutter. 29, Cole and Wyatt. 698. 1968. 25, Cameron and Jardith. Any time will get a quantity. Right here, you have a 1063 on your first one. Then we'll go to 26, Trace and Cutter. $13.08. 2371, you won some Equinity. This is 26, Trace and Cutter. 1139. Then 29, Cole and Wyatt. 30, Coleman and Ryder. 31, Gabe and Kyler. Be ready. No time for that team. 29, you can ride in. Cole Ramirez and Wyatt Howell. 1381. Then 30, Coleman and Ryder. 31, Gabe and Kyler. 32, Tyler and Raiden. No time for that team. 30, Coleman Packard, Ryder Davis. You can ride in. 1273. Then 31, Gabe and Kyler. 32, Tyler and Raiden. 34, Rance and Will. With the leg, 1123. 2396. This is 31. All right, guys, there is a gray horse that is loose. It was tied up at the second, or it is tied up in the second arena warm-up pen. 31, Gabe Williams, Kyler Kennedy. 631. Then 32, Tyler and Ryden. 34, Rance and Will. 35, be ready. No time for that team. 32, Tyler and Ryden. 1370. 34, Rance and Will. You can ride in. No time for that team. Rance and Will, you have a 7 flat. Then 35, Ryder and Kelby. 36, Jake and Caden. 37, Rylan and Braden. Smooth, 1070. 1770, 35, Ryder Nichols, Kelby Frizzell. 736. Then 36, Jake and Caden. 37, Rylan and Braden. 38, Denton and Braylon. 39, Jackson and Nikki. $922. 1658, 36, Jake and Caden. 1425, 37, 38, 39, and 41. No time for that team. 37, Rylan and Braden, you can ride in. 13, 68. 38, Denton and Braylon. 39, Jackson and Nikki. 41, Hoyt and Grady. $7.43. 21.11. 38, Denton and Braylon. 12 flat. 39, Jackson and Nikki. 41, Hoyt and Grady. 43, Cameron and Hagan. $5.52. 17.52. 39, Jackson and Nikki, you can ride in. 11.96. Then 41, Hoyt and Grady. 43, Cameron and Hagan. 48, Owen and Brock. $8.48. 20.80. 41, Hoyt and Grady. 7.30. 43, Cameron and Hagan. 48. For any time you get right here, you will get an X Factor package. $8.97. 16.27. 43, Cameron and Hagan. 11.65. Then 48 and 53. $6.23. That's right. For $17.88. $48, Owen and Brock. $10.75. Then $53, Kyler and Gabe. Owen Myringer. Alrighty. This is 48, Owen and Brock. Right now. All right, for any time you get right here, you will get Apex boots. Hoodie, not boots, hoodie. $14.96. For a $25.71. This will be 53, Kyler Kennedy, Gabe Williams. $7.12. 55, 56, and 57. Be ready. Ranson, Raiden, Walker, and Kelby, Bronk, and Ryder. $7.98. 15.10. 55, Rance Winners, Ride in White. 12.94. 12.94. 56, 57, and 60. Be ready.
Probably in the office.
$56, Walker and Kelby, you can ride in. No time for that team. 56, Walker and Kelby. 6.47, then 57, Bronk and Ryder. 60, Dalton and Wyatt. 61, Nikki and Ketch. No time for that team. This is 57, Bronco Rider, 1302, then 60, 61, and 63. No time for that team. 60, Dalton and Wyatt, 727. 61, Nikki and Ketch, 63, Beck and Grady. $7.59, 14.86, 61, Nikki and Ketch, 7.72, 63, Beck and Grady, 64, Waylon and Jardith. $6.21, 13.93, 63, Beck and Grady, 13.06, 64, Waylon and Jardith, 66, Trace and Wyatt. No time for that team. 64, Waylon and Jardith, you can ride in, 15.63. Then 66, Trace and Trey. 68, Conley and Brock. 69, Cooper and Hayes. 71, Clayton and Jace. This is 64, Waylon and Jardith. 15.63. $66, you can ride in, Trace and Trey. With the legs, 16.33. 31.96. This is 66, Trace and Trey, 7.93. Then 68, Conley and Bronx. 69, Cooper and Hayes. 671, Clayton and Jace. No time for that team. 68, Conley and Brunk. 849 or 894. Then 69, Cooper and Hayes. 71, and Clayton and Jace. The incentive 14 and under is on 4 head, guys. I don't know if you already knew this, but it is on 4 head, the incentive. $6.51, 15.45, 69, Cooper and Hayes, 7.83, then 71, Clayton and Jace. $7.21, 15.04, 71, Clayton and Jace. 17.45. Then we'll get 76, Kelby and Kyler. 77, Tyler and Braylon. 78, Hoyt and Trevor. 79, Ketch and Nikki. No time for that team. This is 76, Kelby and Kyler. 11:05. Then 77, Tyler Braylon. 78, Hoyt and Trevor. 79, Ketch and Nikki. No time for that team. 77, Tyler and Braylon, you can ride in. 11:29. Smooth, never mind. 7:36. 18:41. 77, Tyler and Braylon. 11:29. Then 78, Hoyt and Trevor. 79, Ketch and Nikki. 80, Gage and Wyatt. $5.83. 17:12. This is 78, Hoyt and Trevor. 8:83. Then 79, Ketch and Nikki. 80, Gage and Wyatt. 83, Tufton and Brax. No time for that team. 79, Ketch and Nikki. 8:48. 80, Gage and Wyatt. 83, Tufton and Brax. 85, Ryland and Hayes. No time for that team. Team 80, Gage and Wyatt. 7.95. Then 83, Tufton and Brax. 85, Ryland and Hayes. 87, Waylon and Cash. $8.49, $8.46, $8.46, $16.41, Tufton and Brax. You can ride in. $13.07, 85, Ryland and Hayes. 87, Waylon and Cash. 88, Denton and Little Michael. 89, Rance and Belden. 90, Clayton and Caden. No time for that team. $85, Ryland and Hayes. You can ride in. $12.09. Then 87, Waylon and Cash. 88, Denton and Little Michael. 89, Rance and Belden. 90, Clayton and Caden. With the leg, 12.69. 24.78. This is 87, Waylon and Cash. 13.76. Then 88, Denton and Little Michael. 89, Rance and Belden. 90, Clayton and Caden. 988. 2364. 88, Denton and Little Michael. 747. 89, Ranson Belden. 90, Clayton and Caden. 94, Tyler and Ketch. 680. 1427. 89, Ranson Belden. You can write in. 711. Then 90, Clayton and Caden. 94, Tyler and Ketch. 95, Wyatt and Nikki. $676. 1387. 90, Clayton and Caden. 2564. Then 94, Tyler and Ketch. 95, White and Nikki. 97, Walker and Will. No time there. 94, Tyler and Ketch. You can write in. 719. Then 95, White and Nikki. 97, Walker and Will. 98, Jake and Mason. $590. 1309. 95, Wyatt and Nikki. You can write in. 628. 97, Walker and Will. 98, Jake and Mason. 100, Ryder and Hayes. $763. 1391. 97, Walker and Will. You can write in. 597. 98, Jake and Mason. 100, Ryder and Hayes. 102, 103, and 104. Be ready. No time for that team. 98, Jake and Mason. 760, 100, Ryder and Hayes. 102, Denton and Kyler. 103, Ranson Little Michael. 104, Rylan and Kelby. No time there. 100, Ryder Nichols, Hayes Bruce. 757. 102, Denton and Kyler. 103, Ranson Little Michael. 104, Rylan and Kelby. 106, Case and Cash. Eight 857. 857, 1614. 102, Denton and Kyler. You can write in. 673. 103, Ranson Little Michael. 104, Rylan and Kelby. 106, Case and Cash. 107, Cameron and Grady. No time for that team. 103, Rance Winners, Little Michael Camelot. 1116. 104, Rylan and Kelby. 106, Case and Cash. 107, Cameron and Grady. 769, 1885, 104, Rylan Rogers, Kelly Frizzell, 754, then 106, Case and Cash, 107, Cameron and Grady, 109, Caden Bronk, 110, Wyatt and Braden. We will be paying 8 holes in the average, 2 in the incentive on 4 head, and then a short go fast time, guys, in this roping. With the barrier 11 in 67, 766, 106, Case and Cash. That was a 1921 on that run, guys. $107, Cameron and Grady, you can ride in. With the barrier and a leg, 1764. 2572. 107, Cameron and Grady, you can ride in. 692. Then 109, Cade and Bronk. 110, Wyatt and Braden. 112, Bella and Canyon. $774, 1466, 109, Cade and Bronk. 907, 110, Wyatt and Braden. 112, Bella and Canyon. 114, Walker and Hayes. $846, 1753, 110, Wyatt Howell, Bronk and Braden Morris. 594, then 112, Bella and Canyon. 114, Walker and Hayes. 116, Ryder and Rance. $749, 1343, 112, Bella and Canyon. 841, 114, Walker and Hayes. 116, Ryder and Rance. 117, Cooper and Tice. 118, Gage and Ryder. No time for that team. 114, Walker Smith, Hayes Bruce. 862, then 116, Ryder and Rance. 117, Cooper and Tice. 118, Gage and Ryder. 121 and 122, be ready. Can we please keep the arena clear? $682, 1544, 116, Ryder Nichols, Rance Winners. 869, 117, Cooper and Tice. 118, Gage and Ryder. 121, Riley and Cutter. 122, Cade and Will. No time for that team. 117, Cooper Britton, Ty Scarber. 820, 118, Gage and Ryder. 121, Ryland and Cutter. 122, Cade and Will. 123, 124, and 125. No time for that team. 118, Gage Ware, Ryder Davis. 739. 121, Rylan and Cutter. 122, Caden Will. 123, Bryson Cash. 124, Wyatt and Belden. No time for that team. 121, Rylan and Cutter, you can ride in. 944, 122, Caden Will. 123, Bryson Cash. 124, Wyatt and Belden. 125, Trevor and Canyon. 128, Gage and Ryder, if you will ride back around to the flagger. No time for that team. This is 122, Caden Will. 738, then 123, Bryson Cash. 124, Wyatt and Belden. 125, Trevor and Canyon. 127 and 129. $833, 1571, 123, Bryson Cash. 124, 125, and 127. Be ready. No time for that team. 124, Wyatt Howell, Belden Cox. 746, then 125, Trevor and Canyon. 127, Ketch and Braylon. 129, Denton and Hayes. 130, Rance and Kelby. And then we'll get Gage and Ryder at 118. $721, 14 and 67, 125, Trevor and Canyon. 1323, then 127, 129, 130, and then 118. $708. For a 2031, this is 127, Ketch and Braylon. 1060, 129, Denton and Hayes. 130, Rance and Kelby. Then Gage and Ryder. $591. For a 1651. This is 129, Denton Parrish, Hayes Bruce. 735. Then 130, Rance and Kelby. 118, Gage and Ryder. No time there. This is 130, Rance Winters, Kelby Frizzell. 720, then 118, Gage and Ryder. $118, you can ride in. No time for that team. $118, Gage Ware, Ryder Davis, you can ride in. 739. No time for that team. Gage or Ryder, you can ride right back up. This will be 133. Tyler Tryon, Nikki Northcott. Then 134, 135, and 139. $596, $13.50. This is 133. Ryder Nichols and Braylon Morris, $830. 135. Gage Ware, Cutter Richardson. $10.60. Let's get 131 Cooper and Ryder, and then we'll get you Gage. You just rode back around. So this is 131 Cooper Britton, Ryder Davis. $14.22 with the leg. $20 and 95. This is 135. Gage Ware, Cutter Richardson. $12.99. And then 139, 140, and 143. Waylon and Wyatt, Rylan and Will, Ketch and Hayes. No time for that team. 139, Waylon and Wyatt, 1751. Then 140, Rylan and Will. 143, Ketch and Hayes. 144, Rance and Ryder. 145, Kelby and Hayes. $804. 25.55. This is 140. Rylan Rogers, Will Smith, 9 and 20. Then 143, 144, 145, and 147. We are 5 away from the drag. No time for that team. This will be 143. Catch Kelton, Hayes Bruce. 762. Then we'll get 144. Rance Winters, Ryder Davis. 145. Kelby Brazil, Hayes Bruce. 147. $793. $15.55. 144, Rance and Ryder. Then 145, Kelby and Hayes. No time for that team. This is 145, Kelby Purcell, Hayes Bruce. 924. 8:51, 17:75. We'll wait for Kelby to get his rope off and come right back up for him and Gabe. This is 147, Kelby Purcell, Gabe Williams, 747. $638, $13.85. That will end it. We're going to drag and come back for round 3.
Cowboying is in our blood. Cowboying is in our bruises, in our calloused hands tested by barbed wire and rope. It's in our rain-soaked jackets, our mud-stained boots to the crown of our resist-all hat. We don't forget that because we live it every day. We make our resist-all hats the same way we've done since 1927. You live out west for even the shortest time, and there's one thing you learn. You can't pretend out here. Resist-all. We live it every day.
Located in Kaufman, Texas, Trentboard saddlery is a staple of craftsmanship. Skillfully built with your comfort in mind, each saddle is expertly constructed with top quality material. From leisure to performance, we specialize in all types of Western saddles. Give us a call today or check out TrentboardSaddlery.com to shop our incredible selection of new and used saddles. Trentboard Saddlery. Ride the best, leave the rest.
We are chasing a dream, one that tests our grit, our faith, our courage. This dream calls us. It unites us. Here's to those who lead this life.
Our livelihood revolves around the longevity of our horses. I mean, they're athletes, and we got to take care of them too.
And that's why we want to give them the very best thing we can, keeping them sound and feeling fresh. There's no sugars, no starches, no fillers. It's 100% amino acids. You feed it daily, so it's just great all around.
It made us believers. Just for muscle soreness and building their legs up and helping those horses recover faster is huge, not only for their well-being, but for our success.
Equinety, helping horses worldwide.
Here we go. Oh, making it look easy.
It'd be easier to tell you the rodeos that he hasn't won this year instead of the ones he has. Ain't that the truth? Because he's won them all.
Cowboying is in our blood. Cowboying is in our bruises, in our calloused hands tested by barbed wire and rope. It's in our rain-soaked jackets, our mud-stained boots to the crown of our resist-all hat. We don't forget that because we live it every day. We make our resist-all hats the same way we've done since 1927. You live out west for even the shortest time, and there's one thing you learn. You can't pretend out here. Resist-all. We live it every day.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, gather around. We are looking at the third go-round. 50 teams left alive. 50 teams left alive. We're going to pay 8 monies in the average. We're going to pay 2 in the incentive and 1 short go fast time. That incentive is going to pay on forehead. Oh, let's go ahead and check the eyes real quick. Let's check our eyes real quick. All right, game time right here. We got 50 teams to go. We're going to kick it off at Team 5 with Jake Murray and Hagen Hunter of 14 and 60. On deck, it'll be 6, Walker Smith, Gabe Williams, 11. Going to be Cooper Britton and Trace Clayton. 18, going to be Gage Ware, Brock Rouse, 19, 24. Be thinking about it. All right, we're going to be smooth right here. Going to be 6:29. Boys, you're good on 3. Put you down 20:89. You're looking good. Let's go to Walker Smith, Gabe Williams at 6. 11 going to be Cooper Britton and Trace Clayton, 18, 19, and 24. And going to be an old time right here. Let's go to 11. It's going to be Cooper Britton, Trace Clayton. Boys, you're coming back from a leg in the first round. So let's add some incentive to it. You're 20-44 on 2. We still got a little time to make up. Let's do this. If we're better than 8 seconds, If we're better than 8 seconds on this one right here, we're going to get you a 30-day supply of Equinety from our friends at Equinety. It's all about the horse, and this is the steer to make up time on. Find a pair. What do you say? Yes, sir. We're going to be smooth 6 and 40. We're going to get you a 30-day supply of Equinety. You're 26.84 on 3. You're looking good. Let's go to 18. Going to be Gage Ware, Brock Rouse, 19 and 40 on 2. Jake Murray, Braden Morris at 19. You're going to be next out. 24, going to be Dalton Houston and Belden Cox. 25-30, be thinking about it. Oh, a good team getting a barrier here. Going to get all of them. 15-53. 15-53 with all of it. Boys, you're 34.93. You're going to be a little long. You got 2 to make up for it. Let's go to 19. Going to be Jake Murray, Braden Morris. A 13.43. We're talking about a 6.56 on your first one and a 6.87 on your second one. Jake Murray, Braden Morris. Boys, let's take it to the big dogs. Keep our foot on the gas pedal right here for 3 more runs. Dalton Houston, Belden Cox, you guys come on in. Lock her down. You're going to be smooth. You're 7.34. Knocking them down, boys. 20.77 on 3. You're good. Let's go to Dalton Houston, Belden Cox at 24. A 19.68 on 2. On deck going to be Cameron Cafshaw, Jardith Gisrick, 25. 30 going to be Coleman Packard, Ryder Davis. Cameron and Jardith, you guys come on in. We're going to be smooth here. Oh, looky, 5.98, making a run when you need it. You're 25.66. We're chipping off from that leg. Let's go to Cameron and Jardith at 25. 30 going to be...
2 teams ago, who was that healer 2 teams ago?
That would have been Braden Morris. The team that was 2077 right there on 3.
That's correct.
And we're going to be smooth here. You're going to be 12.66. You're 36.37. Let's go now to 30. Coleman Packard, Ryder Davis, 23.96. Boys, we're a little longer than we'd like to be. We're 23.96. Let's get back in the hunt right here. Throw it, make it fit. Yes, sir. Ryder, you betcha. We're going to be a smooth 6 and 22. Put him at 30.18. You're back on track, boys. Let's go now to Ranch Winners and Will Smith, 34. We're looking at a 17.70 right here, 17.70. Ryder Nichols, Kelby Frizzell, 35. You guys come on in. Clean her up, you bet. We're going to be smooth, 6.66. You're good on 3. You're 24.36. Boys, you're in the mix. Let's go now to Ryder Nichols, Kelby Frizzell, 35. A 16.58 on 2. On deck, going to be Rogers and Morris, 37. 38, going to be Dent Parrish, Braylon Tried, 39 and 41. Be thinking about it. Well, we'd like to say thank you to our friends at Pomeroy Services and Rotoversal, 2 of our great sponsors bringing this year's World Youth Championship roping. This team going to be smooth, going to be 791, a 24.49 on 3. Let's go now to Rogers and Morris, 37, 21, 11, 20, 11, 11 on 2. All right, going to be idle time. Let's go to Denton Parrish, Braylon Trine, 38. A 17.52 on 2. And we're going to be smooth here. Going to be 5:24. Boys, you're good. You're 22-76 on 3 of them. That's a team to watch in the final 2 rounds. Let's go to Jackson Ware, Nikki Northcott, 39, 20 and 80. 41 going to be Hoyt Darnell, Grady Wilson on deck. 43 going to be Cap Shaw and Hunter. And we're going to be smooth right here. Going to be 7:09. 27:89. Going to be on 3. You're good. Let's go to 41. Going to be Hoyt Darnell, Grady Wilson. 16:27 on 2. On deck going to be Cameron Capshaw, Hagen Hunter, 43. 48 going to be Maringer and Rouse, 53 and 60. Be thinking about it. With the leg, going to be 12:35. Oh, it's your 28:62 on 3. Let's go to Colorado and Idaho. It's Cameron Capshaw and Hagen Hunter. 43 right here.
That is Idaho. That's not Indiana. That's Idaho. I was thinking it's Indiana for I-N. Okay. I was like, man, I'm about to look like an idiot.
That ain't going to be an old time right there. Let's go to Owen and Brock, 48. 43 going to be Kyler Kennedy, Gabe Williams, 60, 61, 4 and 8. Be thinking about it. Kyler Kennedy, Gabe Williams, 53. You guys come on in. And we're going to be smooth here. Going to be 10:04. 35-75 on 3 head. Let's go to Kyler Kennedy, Gabe Williams, 53. 15 and 10. Looky. This team good on 2. Next 3 teams all good on 2. This is 53, Kyler and Gabe. 60, going to be Dalton Houston, White House. 61, going to be Nikki and Ketch. Put a leg on them. That'll hurt you a little, boys. 11-25. You got 2 head to come back from it. Oh, let's go to 60. Going to be Dalton Houston, White Howe. 14-86 on 2. '61, Nikki Northcott, Ketch Kelton. You guys come on in. And this team with a leg, 12-86. Good team stumbling a little bit right here. They're 27-72. Let's go to 61, Nikki Northcott, Ketch Kelton. 1393. Nikki said her open the feet's just too easy. We're going to switch ends. All right, they're coming. All righty, game time. Going to be Nikki Northcott, Ketch Kelton. 61. 1393. Nikki, a known healer. Ketch, a known switch ender. We got Nikki on the racks. Ketch on the feet. He's comfortable either side. Apparently, Nikki's comfortable either side, too. This team going to be good. Looky. Going to be 5:06. Boys, you're 18.99 on 3. You are good. Oh, let's go to Waylon Engel. Jarder Githricks at 64. 68 going to be Conley and Brock. 69 going to be Cooper and Hayes. This should be Waylon and Jardith, 64. No Waylon? Let's... All right, we're going to be smooth there, but I got to tack on 5. You're going to be 12-28. Gosh dang speeding tickets. Going to be $18.99. 44-24 on 3 for Waylon and Jardith. We're going to roll 68. Let's go to 69. Cooper Britton, Hayes Bruce. Oh, we're going to slip him. We're going to lose our rope. He's going to get away. No time right there. Let's go to 76. Going to be Kelby Frizzell, Kyler Kennedy, if they're around. I don't think we've got them. What about no. Let's get Denton Parrish and Little Michael at 88. We'll get Denton and Little Michael at 88. This team going to be in no time. All right, let's go up. Let's try and get 68. Conley Kleinens, Brock Rouse. Then we'll get 76. Kelby and Kyler are going to be next out. This is Conley Kleinens and Brock Rouse, followed by Kelby Frizzell and Kyler Kennedy. And with a leg, we're going to be 12.79 right there. Let's go to 76. It's going to be Kelby Frizzell, Kyler Kennedy. Conley and Brock, boys, you are 28-24 on 3. This is Kelby Frizzell, Kyler Kennedy, 76. 77 going to be Tyler and Braylon. 80 going to be Gage and Wyatt. All right, we're going to be no time right there. Let's go to Tyler and Braylon at 77. Boys, you're 17-12 on 2. This is the Trions. On deck, it'll be 80, Gage Ware, Wyatt Howell. 85, going to be Rylan Rogers, Hayes Bruce. 87, 89, and 94. Oh, yeah. Gut shot him. You bet. We're going to be 5-90. Boys, you're good. You're 23-02 on 3. Let's go to Gage Ware, Wyatt Howell at 80. A 16-41. It's going to be Gage and Wyatt. $85, Rylan Rogers, Hayes Bruce going to be next out. 87, going to be Waylon Engel, Cash Cockrum. All right, we're going to be smooth. Plus 5 at the line, though. 11.69. 28-10 on 3. Let's go to Rylan Rogers, Hayes Bruce at 85. A 24.78 right here on 2. Waylon Engel, Cash Cockrum, 87. You guys come on in. All right, we're going to be in no time here. Let's go to Waylon and Cash, 87. A 23.64. 23.64 right here. This is Waylon and Cash. Boys, I tell you what. You stop the clock 10 seconds or better. 10 seconds or better. We're going to get you a classic cap and an ADM cap. Thanks to our friends at Classic Ropes and ADM Nutrition. Waylon, you did your part. Cash, what do you say? Clean her up. And no time. We're going to lose them right there. No time. Let's go to Ranch winners, Belden Cox at 89. I told you earlier, this is a sleeper team. This is a team not many people picked out, but this is a team to watch. 7-11 on their first one, 6-76 on their second one, a 13-87 on two. This team is on pace, and they're off and after another one. Tyler, try and catch Kelton. You guys come on in. You bet you got three down. Boys, you're 9:47. He knocked another one down, 23-34 on three. Let's go to Tyler, try and catch Kelton at 94. A 13-09 on two. On deck, it'll be White Howl, Nikki Northcott, 95, 100, 103, and 104. White Howl, Nikki Northcott, 95. Guys, you're going to be next out. You bet. They knock another one down. 5:55. An 18-64 on three. Let's go to White Howl, Nikki Northcott, 95. 100 going to be Ryder Nichols, Hayes Bruce. 103 going to be Winners and Camelot. 104, 106, and 7. Ryder Nichols, Hayes Bruce, 100 boys, come on in. This team going to stay. Oh, we're going to slip a leg right there. Good team going to get a little bit of a stumble. 11 and 40. 25-31 on three. Let's go to Ryder Nichols, Hayes Bruce at 100. 103 going to be Ranch Winners, Little Michael Camelot. 104, 106, and 7. Be thinking about it. We'll get Rance and Little Michael if Rance is back around. This team going to go out on old time. Let's get Winners and Camelot, 103 and 1885. No Rance right here. We'll roll them down. Let's go to Ryland Rogers, Kelby Frizzell, 104. 106 going to be Case and Cash. Then we'll get Rance and Little Michael. Yes, sir. Got him healed. Going to be 8-14. 27-35. 27-35 on three. Let's go to Case Logston, Cash Cockrum, 106. On deck going to be Rance Winners. Little Michael at 103. 107 going to be Capshaw and Wilson. And going to be no time right there. Let's go to 107. Cameron Capshaw and Grady Wilson. 109 going to be Cade Ward, Bronk Evans. Yeah, we'll get Rance and Little Michael right here. We'll get 103. Rance and Little Michael. 107 going to be Cameron Capshaw, Grady Wilson. This team going to get a leg. It'll hurt a little, boys. You're going to be 10-95. Put you down a 29 and 80. All right, back in order. Going to be 107. Capshaw and Wilson. 14-66 on two. This team good. Cameron and Grady. And we're going to be smooth here. We're going to be 686. Oh, it's your